Hi guys, thought I'd do a quick video today on a target I'm going to be trying with Wizard Nebula. I did it last year, but I didn't do it justice. I was using old equipment. I've now upgraded, as we all do, and I'm hoping to have a go at that. Weather is looking absolutely lovely at the minute, and the chance is of 4 or 5 clear nights. So with the rig working pretty good the last few sessions, working pretty well, so I'm thinking, why don't I give it a go all week? So I'm going to try at least hopefully 4 nights on the Wizard Nebula and see what we can come up with. I'll take you through the rig and you can see what we're doing and how we're going to go about it. Okay, here we go. As you can see, it's the EQ6R-Pro Skywatcher mount, and on top of that we've got the Optics GT81 IV, and in the great traditions of run what you brung, I've got a spacer and a Nikon 1.4 teleconverter on there, and Nikon teleconverter, Canon camera, the EOS 600D. So hopefully that will work well. It's worked well so far. Not worried about the corners today. I'll be cropping that image in. Units run by a MeLE Quieter 2 PC running Windows 11 and n.i.n.a, and we've got the Pegasus Astro advanced power hub there, and our MeLE Quieter 2 is Ethernet connected through to a TP-Link Wi-Fi router, so we're going to be running this from indoors. Guiding today is provided by the Optics Uniguide 32 120mm and the ASI 120 MMS camera. And there we have it. As I say, last couple of sessions everything's gone flawlessly, so that will jinx it, and we'll see how we get on. So Wizard Nebula, 4 maybe 5 nights unless the weather changes. Wish me luck. Okay, so this is going to be day 3 on the Wizard Nebula. Day 1 went okay, I'll talk about that in a second. Day 2 clouded out, so no go. So we are now looking at 2 clear nights, no cloud whatsoever, supposedly. It's looking good at the minute. Now, what I did experience on day 1 was a few issues with the camera. Now, I'm pushing the limits, I think, of what my system is capable of, and I was trying to go for 5-minute subs, and whilst the guiding was spot on, I think 5-minute subs on the Canon 600D is pushing the limits of what that sensor is capable of, and I did find the images were very noisy. Now, I was on ISO 1600 for 5-minute subs, and I'm going to do a little bit of an experiment tonight, see if I can't get that noise down. I'm going to go up to 3200 on the ISO, but bring that time back down to 3 minutes, which I've had success with 3 minutes before, but at a lower ISO. So we're going to try 3200 on the ISO and 3-minute subs and see how we go on. The image came out okay for the first night, about 3 hours of data, but it's just not enough detail. And I'm hoping that over the course of 3 nights we'll be able to get a little bit more detail, and we'll see how we go. So onwards and upwards. Day 3, imaging night 2. Okay, setting up again for night 4, actually imaging night 3, because one night was clouded out, on the Wizard Nebula. Mixed reviews from last night. We were going to go for 3200 on the ISO, but when I looked at a test image, it just seemed really bright. I know we've got a full moon tonight, but it is low in the sky, and I wasn't expecting it to be that bright. So I ended up going back with the 1600 ISO and brought my subs down to 3.5 minutes, and they were a lot less noisy than on the first night, but with less detail. So tonight we're going to do the 3200 ISO that we had planned, and we're going to come down to 3-minute subs. So 3-minute subs at 3200 ISO, and we'll see how night number 3 goes. And yeah, again, lovely clear night, and it's looking like it's going to be clear again tomorrow night, so we'll see what happens. I am due to go out Saturday morning, so I might have to forego tomorrow night, but we'll see what happens. So looking forward to third night of imaging, and yeah, see you all soon. Okay, Wizard Nebula, third night of imaging. How did we get on? We got on pretty well. I was quite pleased. Went for that 3200 ISO and 3-minute subs. One thing I did slightly differently is I watched a couple of videos in between night 2 and night 3 on the imaging, and one was regarding dithering and the amount of dithering that you should do, because I was still a bit concerned about those noise levels, and I decided to dither a bit more aggressively than I have been doing, and the target was to dither approximately 30 pixels on the imaging sensor. There's a couple of videos online to tell you how to make those calculations and how to set it up. So I made the necessary changes in n.i.n.a and on PhD2, and I dithered more aggressively. I did have some issues with n.i.n.a. The settling time on the dither kept falling over. It wouldn't settle after it had dithered within the appropriate amount of time, but it did dither, and it did do the job. And the noise level was much better. The third night's imaging data was far and away better than the first 2. But I put it all together. Once I'd filtered out some of the images that weren't quite up to spec, over the 3 nights of imaging, we got about 7.5 hours of data stacked. And again, it's a DSLR, so it's you know, it's not a dedicated Astro camera. So let me know what you think of it, and I'll put the image up at the end of the video here. I think it looks pretty good. I'm pretty pleased with it. No one's ever 100%. We're astrophotographers. We're never happy, are we? But it's good. I'm happy. I'm reasonably happy with it. Let me know what you think, and I'll leave you with the image. So thanks for watching my first ever 3-nighter of stacked data, all done in Affinity Photo. Yeah, enjoy. Till next time, guys, stay safe, and as always, clear skies. Thanks a lot. Bye bye.